Well, hey there, rock stars. What if I could tell you exactly what to say about your business or product that works every time? Are you wondering what to say when you talk to people about your business or product? What if I told you that I have a simple script? I'm Sarah Robbins, and I'm the number one recruiter for my company, have been for 15 years, which tells you I am the student of this tough. We have built a team of over 300,000 people who do over $1 billion in sales every year. And I share my best practices in my best selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. I am also a coach inside of one of the most supportive, collaborative coaching communities in the network marketing direct selling industry called the Network Marketing Inner Circle, where we combine my social media strategy and network marketing systems to teach you how to rock your network marketing business. Today, we're going to talk about how to power up your prospecting with words that work. Now, I shared a 5-point formula recently in our Inner Circle coaching group. We talk about 5 points to really perfect the perfect prospecting story. Now, this is your story that you can use at events, on virtual events, when you're sitting down for people over coffee, one to one. But today, I want to share with you just two simple scripts to give confidence when people ask the two most common questions about your business. Would that interest you? Give me a little virtual nod here. Okay, so two simple scripts that will give you complete confidence when asked the two common questions, the two most common questions about your business. What questions do you think those are? One of them is, what do you do? And the other is, how much money do you make? And people are really asking that, right? Because they really just want to see what's possible. And if I can teach you how to have confidence, you're going to crush some of the most common objections and really conquer the close. Okay. Now we'll go through, I'll tell you more about how to get the 5-point script and more during our 3-day business building boot camp. By the way, I hope you guys are registered for it. I'll tell you more about it at the end. It's totally free. You can take a look at it at rockyourrecruitingchallenge.com. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about those two common questions. Because imagine this, if you mastered the first question, what do you do? You never have to have prospecting scripts. And why do I say? Because really, network marketing is good at, it's really getting good at what? Networking, talking to people. And when you prioritize people over profit, relationship over revenue, you create that know, like, and trust factor. And people want to do business with those they know, like, and trust, right? So if I can get really good at being a conversationalist, compliment, question, get into conversation, I don't have to think about for a moment bringing up my business. Why? Because naturally people start to ask, well, what do you do? Okay. So if I can create confidence in my team, and we've created one of the strongest teams in the industry, if I can create confidence in my team when asked that question, it naturally leads them into conversation about their business and their product. Okay. So first and foremost, if I'm going to get into conversation with people, and we're going to talk more about this in our 3-day business building boot camp, which I'll talk to you about in a moment, you know, I'm going to compliment you and say, hey, cute shoes, question, where'd you get them? That leads me into conversation. And I'm going to just start engaging in conversation by really asking you more questions that will lead people to ask you the question 9 times out of 10. So tell me more about you. What do you do? Okay. So write this down. I'm a teacher, but my passion is my online business. Or maybe you're a retired teacher. I'm a former teacher, but my passion is my online business. Notice I didn't say I'm a such and such rep, I'm a such and such consultant. Why? Because people, if they've heard about it before, they're already making their own assumption, that they already have their own idea whether or not they're interested, right? So what are they going to say? If I said that to you, well, I'm a former teacher, but my passion is my online business. You're going to say what? Tell me. What is it? Right? And it opens the door to conversations. I can say, have you heard of company XYZ before? And then see what they know. Okay. So when you can arm your team, when you can arm yourself with confidence to get into conversation, that's going to actually lead you the first step of prospecting, right? Conversation. We teach in our inner circle my prospecting process from conversation to close. It's about getting two people to your funnel with my social media strategy and through your funnel with my network marketing system, the multiply method, really from conversation to close. Okay. All right. So the next question is, so how much do you make? Now, people might not really ask that direct question, but sometimes people do. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been asked this a lot. They're really wanting to know, like, what's the possibility for me? And we don't know what a lot or a little is to somebody. I remember telling somebody my mom's story, and this is back when she was doing incredible. It was far more than I had ever imagined doing in my lifetime as a former teacher. And they were like, that's all? But they had this big idea of what was substantial in terms of making money, right? In part-time hours. I remember a guy joining my team and I said, what are some of your income goals? And he said, I want to earn $50 a month to take my wife to a nice dinner, a nice date night every month. We don't know what is a lot or a little to people. That's why I want you to write this down. Focus on meaning versus money. Focus on meaning versus money. Okay. So here's a little script for you. Write this down. In part-time hours, my business allows me to blank. I'm going to give you some examples. In part-time hours, my business allows me to fund my retirement. In part-time hours, my business allows me to put my kids in college. In part-time hours, my business allows me to fill in the blank. In part-time hours, what does your business allow you to do? You see, when I take away the shame from your story, right? Because some of you are like, well, I don't feel like I've made enough money to really be able to share. You'll share it with confidence. Why? Because your audience can connect to that. They can relate and say, I want that too. And now it's not about a dollar denomination, right? It's about what in part-time hours could this business allow me to do? I want you to share your story in the comments without saying your company name. In part-time hours, my business allows me to blank. Okay? And now you've created a story that people can actually connect with. Isn't this powerful? It's simple, but it's going to give you the confidence to start sharing your story with everybody. And I've got great news for you. We're going to go through my prospecting process from conversation to close. We're going to give you that 5-point script so you can tell your entire professional prospecting story, your business story to everybody and get great results every single time. I want to tell you about this and I want to invite you to our free brand new challenge called Rock Your Recruiting Challenge. And it starts very shortly, March 27th through the 29th, open to anybody in social selling, direct selling, network marketing. If you know a friend, make sure you share this with them. If you've got a team, make sure you share it on your team pages. Because for 3 days straight, I'm going to teach you exactly where to find people, both online and off, so social media and in person. I'll tell you exactly what to say. If you liked this, you're going to love that. And how to absolutely rock your recruiting. Again, I become the #1 recruiter in my company. Stayed there 15 years later because of this strategy. It's a strategy that I teach the thousands of people that I've helped to become successful through the network marketing inner circle. This is how you start generating leads and sales without wasting time, spamming family and friends, and being a constant commercial on social media. Nobody wants that. So here are the details on how you can join. We've got a 3-day challenge coming up, virtual, Rock Your Recruiting Challenge. It's going to be March 27th through the 29th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. There is no cost. There is no catch. You have the opportunity to upgrade to VIP with me, which I do recommend because it'll give you the ability right after to go into a live Q&A, pick my brain. Implementation is where the magic happens. Plus, you'll get access to all the recordings, okay? But why? This is your time to rock your business. It's not rocket science. In fact, as a former kindergarten teacher, this is my gifting, is making it simple for you. Here's what you're going to learn in 3 days. Day 1, words that work. Learn exactly how to prospect professionally without spamming or selling. Day 2, social media, or day 2, Power prospecting. You're going to learn all the ways to generate leads so you never run out of people to talk to. It's how I maintain being the top recruiter 15 years later, keeping my funnel full. And by the way, you'll be surprised at some of the strategy. It's incredible. Stuff that nobody's teaching. Day 3 will be all on the social media strategy. So you can stop selling on social media, which by the way is killing your engagement. And you can learn the strategy to actually become a lead magnet so people come to you on social media. Just in 3 days, people generate leads for the business during the 3 days together. These 3 days can do more for your business than any other. Don't miss one. Don't pick it and piece it together. Why? Because if you know anything about my style of training, if you've taken one of my challenges before, you know all 3 days build upon the previous, so you don't miss one. Okay? You can learn more. You can get registered at rockyourrecruitingchallenge.com. And by the way, once you've done that, make sure you share this to your team, on your team pages, your threads. All are welcome. The more who know, the greater your team will grow. Can I count on seeing you there? I want you to let me know. RSVP, just say I'm in the comments below, and then do the following. Register, get your team registered at rockyourrecruitingchallenge.com. Who found today's prospecting tip helpful? Does this language help you to start speaking to people with confidence and starting the conversation versus stopping at the conversation because you're not quite sure of the questions that you're going to get or the answer you're going to give? Well, we're going to demystify all of this for you in our 3-day business building bootcamp. Again, get registered for this brand new challenge, rockyourrecruitingchallenge.com. I hope to see you there. And again, I'll see you over in the comments section in just a minute. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Goodbye for now, and rock on, rock stars. We'll see you real soon. Don't forget to share this with your